Hey guys, Gravender here. What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Batman the TellTale series. And we finally have episode 2 ready to go. Now, the episode 2 actually dropped yesterday, but I had some stuff going on, and whenever I actually got onto the PlayStation Network and to try to pick it up, wasn't there yet. So I couldn't get to it in time, and it really stinks. I was wanting to do this yesterday at some point, but things just didn't work out. They didn't align themselves properly. So, here we are today. Let's jump right back into things. Episode 2, Children of Arkham. An old friend becomes a new adversary as Bruce learns more about the Wayne family legacy, and Batman escalates the fight against crime and corruption throughout Gotham. So let's jump back into the game. It's having me do all this stuff again. I'm perfectly fine with it the way it is right there, because I kind of like things a little bit lighter anyway. Try and keep these episodes to about 15 minutes, because I know some of you guys that watch these actually don't like really long episodes. If that was the case, I'd be doing them a lot longer than 15 minutes. But previously on Batman, the TellTale series.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. Bye, Bat.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Ah, Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
I still don't know why he didn't take that picture. Why leave it? It's just, I would have took it. That could have solved so many problems at the end of the whole story there, because that's where everything starts going awry, is whenever people start seeing the fact that that picture's there, and especially at the very end of the last episode, whenever Penguin picked it up, or Oswald Cobblepot, whatever you want to call him at this point. He's not the Penguin here, so I think it could have made things a lot easier if Batman would have just picked that freaking picture up whenever he first saw it, instead of just standing there like a moron. Because, it wouldn't have hurt anything for him to pick it up. He's Batman. It's evidence he's going to take it anyway, so I don't know. See what we're getting into with this episode, though. Man, I'm really looking forward to it. I loved episode 1 of this. I couldn't wait for episode 2 to come out, so.
You don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
Crime Alley.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Well, crap.
It doesn't
Whatever.
have anything to bottle your feelings up. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
That face, though. Looks like they're just about ready to embrace and a kiss or something. It's gross.
When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
Wouldn't Chill just run when he recognized him?
Well, it's a fair assumption.
But he didn't.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Oh, so now we get to investigate this. Oh, that's... How would it be here? How would anything still be here? You missed the detail. Oh, he's just replaying the memory in his head. Okay.
Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail. Just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
It's acting a little bit laggy here. I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit buggy where it just came out. But you can definitely tell there's a little bit of lag going on.
Protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave. Just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
That was a creepy looking little kid.
Where
Is that it? Nothing else?
Memory end.
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. But do I really want to know?
You don't have to do this. Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. They told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. No, Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Well, that's a lot different than the comic books.
Are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Okay, so, I mean, I guess that's going to be it for this one. Kind of crappy we didn't really get that far into it, but, I mean, it's the first episode. We got to do the whole introduction thing back into the series, because it's been a while. It's been a while since the last episode, but we got episode 2 now. It's going to be fun. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. That is completely different than comic book canon as far as what went on with Thomas and Martha Wayne there with Joe Chill. I mean, the same scenario, but the overall laying storyline that they've got going on there is way different than any canon that I've ever seen in the comic books. So that's kind of cool. The fact that Thomas Wayne was a mobster, I've always seen him portrayed in you know, the good light of things. TV shows, movies, comic books, they've all kind of portrayed him as the good guy. But here we're actually finding out in this story that he was the bad guy, and he was shot not out of necessity for a robbery gone wrong, but an assassination because Falcone wanted him gone. It's kind of weird to me. But, alright guys, so that's going to be it for the first episode of episode 2, Batman the Telltale series. If you guys are enjoying this series, go back and check out the other ones if you haven't yet. I've got the whole series from episode 1 in a playlist. This will be added to that along with the rest of them. But hopefully you guys are enjoying this. If it's your first time watching the channel and you did enjoy this, please consider leaving a sub on it. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like on it. And as always, guys, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.